My name is Steffie-Ann Dujon. I am currently a third-year internal medicine resident. I don't know if I would say it's my favorite, but it does stand out in my head. Cadaver lab. So anatomy, first year, you spend some time in the lab kind of learning anatomy hands-on with cadavers. First experience with a live, well not live, but human body that was dead. And then we were in teams. So some of my best friends from medical school, we formed bonds over that experience. And I'm still in contact with some of them to this day. But the smell of formaldehyde and all of that, that's just, it sticks out in my memory very, very distinctly. So I would answer that two ways. So one, I became a doctor because I wanted to help people. And I know a lot of people say that, but for me, medicine was never something that I grew up wanting to do. So I made that decision while I was in college to seek out something that would allow me to serve people more directly, impact people's lives on a day-to-day basis. I just wanted something that would impact people directly, a career that is. And so I did my own research. I've always loved a challenge. I've always loved math, science. Thought that becoming a doctor would probably be a little bit daunting, but I went for it anyway, and I've stuck with it since. Internal medicine, because we are the thinkers, we like to think deeply and figure out things. I like problem solving, so that's why I chose internal medicine. My first job was actually in college as a sophomore. I worked for the university press. I was kind of an editor slash reviewer. They were publishing books and I would just read through, make sure that the references that were made were accurate. Favorite holiday? I don't think I really have a favorite, but I would go for Christmas. It's because I'm an aesthetic person, so I love the lights and the decorations and all of that. Of course, it's a holiday that everyone just is more friendlier, and you just feel warm feelings when it comes to that holiday. And then also as a Christian, it has a significance of, remembering that Jesus was born. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My favorite Cafe V drink. A lot of my co-residents know this. Even the people at Cafe V know this as well. I love the matcha tea frappuccino with soy milk. I usually get it in the afternoons. Matcha tea has a little bit of like a smoothness to it, a little bit of a kick of caffeine too. So, to take things twofold. Take things one step at a time, and then also don't neglect the small things. I think those are two things that can be applicable in so many different areas of your life. It's so easy to get caught up in trying to achieve big things or, see the bigger picture, but sometimes the best things that you learn in life are just from small things and just taking your time at things as well. It's more meaningful. So I kind of like right now some food competition shows. So there's a show that is on that's called Snack vs. Chef. And there are others that are like it too. It's just these people who are able to create amazing foods that I cannot in the kitchen. It's kind of cool to see how they come up with different things. Creativity in food at its best. There have been a lot of great patient encounters. I think the one that sticks out to me the most was an encounter I had during my intern year. I don't remember the specifics of the case or anything like that. It was just that the patient was very appreciative of me taking the time to speak with her. And she expressed her appreciation so eloquently. It just kind of caught me off guard because I felt like, oh, I'm just doing my job. And so She just expressed that she felt like I had a very calming nature to myself, and she thought I was a great physician and would be a great physician, and that just made my entire day. So that's one of my fondest memories.